Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ian Kinsler. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Bowling.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Evan Carter digs in now. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Outside, and that's ball one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just off the outside edge. 3-1. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves.
One ball.
Not close with that one. 1-0. In there at the knees. Carter, the base runner at first with one out. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
On the ground, 2-ball. Sanoha to second, and that's 2. Back here at American Family Field. And our pitcher in this game, Grant Holmes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. In the air, left field, Carter sizing this one up, makes the grab, one away. This is Corbin Carroll. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. High fly ball out towards left field. Carter reaching back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Ketel Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Back here in Milwaukee, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. That one misses in the dirt. Cabrera, the tall righty, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No score here in the second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Here's some real power at the plate. Adolis Garcia. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Strike one. Inside, just missed.
Ball 3. 3-1.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll brings it in for the third out. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Brew. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Hey,
No ball.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikes. New inning getting started. Here's the rookie right fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Cabrera back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That one hit to right. Carroll hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. Ian Kinsler next up for the Braves. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Kinsler, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
Martin Digo digging in now. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's one away. Corbin Carroll up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Holmes checks the runner. Freeland back on a dive. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. High fly ball down the left field line. Carter on his way over. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Ball 1 there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And next for Atlanta, Rafael Palmeiro. Fly to left his first time. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's hard hit on the line. Finley makes the catch. That's out number 2. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley. In there at the knees for a strike. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Javier Sanoja up now for the Brewers. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one.
One strike.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
One out, bases
One ball,
empty.
one strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
Two
And the
strikes.
count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Up now for Milwaukee, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back there. It has the distance, gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. Molitor swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Now a slow roller to second. Throws to first. That's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the DH, Ozzie Albies. Albies in his 8th season, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Finley gets under it, and there's one down. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And here is Ozzie Smith. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Ian Kinsler next up for the Braves. Golden opportunity right here. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Fly ball to right. Carroll drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. Close play, but in there. Evan Carter next up for the Braves. He is struck out, and he is walked. There goes Ozzie. Line, and that's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice. Nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Rafael Palmeiro the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Carter on third. Jones at first. 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Carroll quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. To second now, but he's safe as a run scores. And now Ted Simmons. That one missed.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. Now here is Martin Digo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Strike two.
No ball. Two strike.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. Next for Milwaukee, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one. That one way inside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the... Back here at American Family Field. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
1 strike.
And that's off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first, and Garcia is out. Alejandro Ozuna now at the plate, 1 for 2. Finley has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Corbin Carroll. Holmes back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Out to center. Garcia sizes this one up. 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. That one way inside. Well struck, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down now, and here is Steve Finley. Swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two outs.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter.
Threw it by him. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Ian Kinsler next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man at first. Now in for the Braves, Evan Carter. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Kinsler over at first with one away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. 2 down. The throw in. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. There's a swing and a drive. Finley ranges back. And gone! A soaring shot to center. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 9-3. Line drive. Frelick makes the catch. And that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Paul Molitor up now for the Brewers. And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And it's caught for the out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. This to third. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Alejandro Ozuna next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Frelick running hard to get it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ozzie Smith next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Ripped to short. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Xavier Edwards will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
On the ground to first, Palmeiro to second for 1, and it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. To third, tag, got him. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings through that one.
And it really looks
No
like
ball.
these hitters
One strike.
have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back here at American Family Field, here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Finley makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Evan Carter next up for the Braves.
Yes.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 10-3. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Milwaukee, so bottom of the ninth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Javier Sanoja up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Palmeiro makes the play. 2 down. So last chance for the Brewers. Next for the Brewers, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
One strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-4. Next to hit, Paul Molitor. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Up now for Milwaukee, Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Swing and a foul out of play.
7 o'clock.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Carter flashes the leather on the run and catch. This is Corbin Carroll.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, Ian Kinsler. That one is absolutely belted. Here, a solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Evan Carter next up for the Braves. That one fouled off.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to pull hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Just missed. Finley makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. And that clips the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now Javier Sanoja. And he blows that one by him at 100. Sanoja, in his rookie season, 22 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third. And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Kyle Stowers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Yeah, watch your lips. You better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2 is the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts. Back at Truist Park, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Burns back to work. Foul ball there. Burns. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Freeland makes the grab, and there's one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Adolis Garcia. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And El Bombi blasts it out. It's 3-0. Alejandro Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ripped to third. Fires to first in time. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Ian Kinsler next up for the break. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike.
Yeah, I think.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Stowers makes the play, and that ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning. So here's the Brewers DH, Paul Molitor. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That to right. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Here's Digo. In the air, right field. Ozuna on his way in. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. This one popped up. Kinsler in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Evan Carter. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit.
There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. He's already homered in this game. Popped up. Edwards. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And now Ted Simmons, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Marte. The throw to first. And Albies is retired. And that is the inning. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Garcia makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound. Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Corbin goes down on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Ketel Marte up now for the Brewers. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
0-2.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back at Truist Park. Now, Adolis Garcia. And a swing and a miss there. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Here's the tag, and he's out. Stepping in, Alejandro Ozuna grounded out his first time. Inside corner for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Freeland snags it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Ozzie Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one to first, Stowers.
No, he's in there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Kinsler digs in down. There goes Ozzie. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Steve Finley. In the air, center field. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Javier Sanoja, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late with the swing there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Next is the speedy first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Late swing, foul to the left. Stowers, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball.
The
two
Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Paul Molitor. Fouled off left side. This one in the dirt.
No ball. Two strikes.
Stowers off of first with two away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Bottom of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ian Kinsler. Burns back to work. That one not close. Ball one.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Man at first, nobody out. Evan Carter next up for the Braves. Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Chipper Jones. In the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. At the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Roll to short, could be two. Here's Marte for one. Over to first, safe. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Ted Simmons.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 on, 2 outs. Freeland makes the catch, and that's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the speedy catcher, Martin Digo. And first offering is foul. Off.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
0-2 is the count.
That one 95 to finish him off. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fly ball center field. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. And that one hammered on its way. Way out of here. That reached the restaurant in right. Wow. The batter now, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Ozzie Albies. That one ripped. Frelick has a beat on it. One up, one down. And next for Atlanta, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close. One out, bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now in for the Braves, Alejandro Ozuna. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Got all of that one. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. This to center field. Finley sprinting after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Top of inning number 7. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. Kyle Stowers up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Paul Molitor getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He was late there. Strike one.
Ooh, Baez.
0-1's the count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And that just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In there. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. Checks his swing. Now with appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ian Kinsler. And a swing and a miss.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get her.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3. Evan Carter next up for the Braves. Pitch misses. And that's ball one.
1-0. Nope. Outside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. That one hammered center field. Finley has it sized up. Nabs it. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Jones stands in here. Takes ball one low. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Way high. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone. So a man aboard, Rafael Palmeiro. Next up for the Braves. Just missed. In the dirt. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Jones leads off first with one away. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Ground ball, could be two. Edwards over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. And we're back, digging in. Xavier Edwards. Gibson back to work. And a foul ball. Lace to right center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next pitch misses way outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. 1 for 3. He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. And 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that is downstairs. 2-2. Well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. But he's in there easily. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one back. It's a bomb. And they add a couple more. It's 8-3. And now here is Adolis Garcia. That one misses. And that's ball one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground is short. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for Atlanta, Alejandro Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Hit in the air, center field. Finley hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Truist Park, and here is Javier Sanoja. And there's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter now, Paul Molitor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing, and he held up. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.